はい、こんばんは。
こんばんは。
はい。
ですね、今は、もう年末で、12月でプラハにいるんです。EPT プラハの開催前なんですけども、夏から、これまでにかけてその有名プロとかにそのインタビューをさせてもらったりしてきてるんで、有名なプロたちに、どうやってプロになったのかとか、強くなるためにはどういうことをしたらいいかなとか、いろんな質問をしてるんで、かなり参考になると思いますので、ぜひ、楽しみに見てください。では、いってらっしゃい。What's your name and what do you do?
Hello, my name's Crazy Mike. I play poker.
Yeah. So when and how come did you start playing poker?
So I started playing poker when I was in the Navy, when I was 18. After I got out of the Navy, when I was 24, I moved to Las Vegas. Played poker ever since.
What do you play usually about poker playing? I mean, tournament, cash game, like that.
I usually play cash games.
Yeah. What game?
I play mixed games.
Yeah.
Usually games that start with the letter B, like Badugi, Badusi, Badasi, Bigo.
He's some game the host of some game, Crazy Mike mixed game we call. Yeah. Now in Japan, really the preparation of poker player is growing up. So can you give them some advice or just how to play poker well? Like that, yeah.
With experience. Try to learn playing low stakes mixed games, which are available online, and then you get enough hands, get enough experience, and then you work your way up.
Yeah. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. 以上クレイジーマイクからでした。So, what's your name and what do you do?
My name is Eli Erezla. I'm the newest member of the Poker Hall of Fame, and I've been playing poker for 35 years now.
Yeah, 35 years
35
already. Yeah. Maybe you guys know on the some TV program like Poker After Dark.
High stakes poker. I've been playing
Yeah.
This is my first Japanese favorite player. I love Tamon.
Thank you. And I also want to ask you a question about two Japanese players. How can we play being a good player? Yeah, good player. Yeah. So
I would tell you at least read at least 2-3 books at the beginning, the most famous books, and then practice a lot in a small limit. Once you feel a little comfortable in small limit, then go up. Don't ever jump up to the 10,000 tournament right away. Just try to start from small, go, and always look at your opponent, what they're showing on the table. Always, it's important to see. I see you doing it all the time. It's very important to show what they show, and then you study the player, if it's good to play, suited, connected, if it's not to connect. All those things that right now I know you can play with the best of them, and that's to do. You start small and go slowly up. But always study.
Yeah, that's really important. I agree with you. And now
We're going to start it.
So
And then we can keep going later.
later.
Anytime. Any other questions?
Thank you so much. Yeah, he's a really nice guy. Thank you for answering.
Absolutely.
And just one question. I want to ask you your opinion about. You remember I made a mistake in this summer.
Okay.
Yeah. About that. How?
Okay.
Yeah. How do you?
I have a big opinion about it, okay? To your audience.
Yeah.
We are poker players. I didn't see any one poker player in my life didn't make mistake. We make mistakes, And I was there too. I made mistake. I borrow money from people before. I borrow more than what I supposed to. And what's happened to you? We were sitting and playing, and I saw your tweet, and I see the guy that tweet about you, and I didn't like it. Immediately, me and him, I wrote the tweet, and we sent it, and then I retweeted. We said that we're human beings. We're in a very, very rough environment. This is gambling. It's not easy, and I think that you learn. You came and you corrected with your bosses. You came. You came to the table. You were very emotional, and we knew. Me, Erik, Nick, everybody else. We know you. It's okay. You made mistake. It's over. Now we got 30 more years to come.
Yeah.
I think that Tamon fix what he did. He's going to be good in the future, and I will do a lot of things that Tamon doing those days. Is good for poker, good for Japanese poker. Konnichiwa.
Thank you. Yeah. Actually, you guys feel sympathy with me.
Absolutely.
And,
Absolutely.
And it was really helpful for me. And,
Absolutely. No, we knew. Yeah. I know you. We know you are not the guy
really
that go and put behind the back and knife. We know you.
Yeah, I really appreciate you. Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's
No problem.
Eli Eli Erezla でした。
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for cooperating. What's your name and what do you do?
Erik Seidel, and I'm just here to give my money away to the good players.
Yeah, I knew it. Why and when did you start playing poker and being professional?
I started at the Mayfair Club in New York in about 1985. I was working for a while and lost my job and then went back to playing in 88.
You started in 1988 as a professional.
I was trying to be a professional, yeah.
So, and I want to ask your opinion. What's the key for being a great player?
I'm trying to figure that out.
You're a great player, so I want to ask the key.
I don't know. I don't know that I'm the right person to ask, but I do think I love the game. I'm very passionate about it. I try and stay open-minded about continuing to change my game.
That's it.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Could you give your message to Japanese poker players?
There have been a bunch of Japanese players playing the World Series and these events, and they all are very good players. And it's fun to see like a new group of very talented players coming and playing in these events, and everybody seems to like them. They're all nice personalities.
Thank you. Good luck. Thank you for cooperating. What's your name and what do you do?
Mikita Badziakouski, and I'm playing poker professionally.
And why did you start playing poker and be professional?
I mean, I randomly saw it on TV and I liked the game, so I started trying, and then I happened to be lucky to be winning, and got more excited about it, and here we are playing more than 10 years already.
I see. Wow. How old are you?
30?
30, but so you started from 20 years old?
Even earlier.
I see. You are a really great player. Always winning something. Yeah, like I really respect you. And so I want to know what's the key for being a great player?
I mean, a lot of study is a big thing, but in reality, we just put in such a big volume. Like, we're playing lots of tournaments with a small field, so like you just basically put a volume and have a little bit of luck, and then like everyone is winning something. Like it's not like I'm playing significantly better than the other pros. We're in a very similar level.
I think you are a great.
I think I'm just running good. But we're playing very similar level.
You are really nice. Nice. Last question. Could you give some message to Japanese poker players?
Yeah, I mean, if advice in regards of improvement, I would say the important part is like, to be not trying to figure out the game on your own, but rather to try to study it with someone. So like, study it with a friend, or like maybe some poker school, or like, got a coach or something, because it's really hard to figure out the game on your own. So, this would be the advice.
Yeah, thank you. So, have you been to Japan?
No.
I want to invite you to Japan someday. So.
Yeah, that would be great.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. What's your name and what do you do?
My name is Chidwick, and I play a lot of poker.
I know. I'm always funny to ask because I know. And when and why did you start playing poker and be professional?
I always loved games. Like I played a lot of games with my family, like different card games, board games, like video games, just everything. I love games. And then I guess when I was pretty young, I found like online I could play like free roll poker tournaments, and I just started playing free rolls and like won very small money in free rolls, and then started playing really small stakes, and then I didn't think I was going to be a professional, but then I started realizing, oh, I'm actually winning a good amount of money, and it just kind of happened.
Oh, it's really interesting. And yeah, you are a really great player, and so I want to know what's the key for being a great player?
You have to just always be looking to get better every single day, just get better and better and better. There's no like magic tip like do these 3 things and you'll be a great poker player. Like I think you just have to be kind of self-critical, like always be looking at your own weaknesses and just try and get better, just every single day get better.
I see. And so if you know, I want to ask you your opinion. Do you know I made mistake this summer? Yeah, so and I really regret them, of course, and I apologize for. What is your opinion about my mistake?
I don't know all of the details, but I think that mistakes happen, and I think that just being honest about it and trying to do the right thing, like going forward, is the best thing to do. And like I don't judge people for their mistakes. I judge people for like continued action. So like I think if you are honest about it and you apologize and you try and make it right, I think that's all you can do.
Please, thank you so much. And last question, could you give your message to Japanese poker players?
I love Japan. I've been there twice. I'm super excited that poker is growing in Japan, and I really, really hope that I can play poker there, and like they'll have tournaments, and I would love to spend more time there. So hope to see you soon.
Yeah. Thank you you so much, and good luck.
Thank you.
Hey, what's up? You need an interview.
I'm studying also my YouTube channel.
Okay.
So and I'm interviewing some great players. So thank you for cooperating. So
Yeah.
So just what's okay. What's your name and what do you do?
My name is Daniel Negreanu. I play poker with Tamon Nakamura.
When and why did you start playing poker and be professional?
Well, poker is ichiban, right? Ichiban game. Ichiban game, lingo kudasai. You know, that's all I got in Japanese. But no, I love the game. I love to compete. I love to fight. And because you're bigger than me, doesn't matter in poker. I can still beat you. Right?
Yeah, exactly. What's the key for being a great player?
The key is to keep playing. You have to get more and more experience and then learn from the mistakes, because you're going to make mistakes. You have to think about them after and say, oh, next time I'm going to do that better.
Thank you. I want to ask you your opinion about my mistake this summer.
So you made a mistake that many people who live in Las Vegas and come to Las Vegas make. Playing the wrong games. Poker, you win at. You can't win in those other games. But you showed honor and respect by making sure that the people got the money that they bought. Because I bought a piece of you, and then you came back with the money. I know you were embarrassed, but listen, you showed honor and respect, I think, and you deserve it.
Thank you so much. Last question. Could you give some message to Japanese poker players?
Okay, Team Japan! You guys play too tricky. I don't like playing Japanese players, because you know why? You never know what they have. They play crazy. Every Japanese player's playing crazy. Except this one, he plays good cards.
Oh, thank you.
Only this one. The other ones you bring, Masa, Oya, Hoya, Yai. So crazy.
I saw
so crazy.
You have king queen.
I don't want to play with him no more. No more Masa.
So okay. So just saying to me, Bagaraki.
Okay. My favorite Bakayero.
Thank you.
You got it.
Thank you, Daniel.
You got it.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Thank you for cooperating. What's your name and what do you do?
Cary Katz. I am the owner and the founder of PokerGo. And I'm also a professional poker player.
Yeah, I know. When and why did you start playing poker?
I started when I was 7 years old. With my,
7 years old?
with my grandmother. So I learned pretty young age. Played a lot in high school and stuff.
And when did you decide to play poker more and also as a business?
When I relocated my company to Las Vegas in 2009.
I see. What do you think? What's the key for being a great player?
Most important thing is patience and really understanding what your opponent's trying to accomplish. So understanding what your other players are doing so that you can react.
I see. How do you think Japanese poker community or Japanese poker? Yes.
I think the Japanese people will love poker even more than Americans because they like gambling. They're good when they lose. They're good losers. I mean, I think they're all very intelligent people. So I think they're going to do extremely well at the game. I think Japan is the way of the future for poker. I really think you guys are going to have some superstars in the game.
So yeah, last one. Could you give some message to Japanese poker players?
Poker players, yeah, just only playing games you can afford. Study and learn from the best. But the best way is, or you go to Poker Go and watch actually the best players in the world play, and that can certainly help you improve your game. Watching players play on high stakes poker, or watching the Super High Roller Bowl, or watching the Poker Masters. If you watch how those players play, then you're learning from the best, and that'll speed it up for you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's good meeting you. Good talking to you.
Yeah, and good luck.
Okay, thanks.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
So, what are we doing here?
He's Nick Petrangelo, and he's a professional poker player. And also high stakes tournament player. When did you start being a professional tournament player?
About 2007.
2007?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
a long time ago. 15 years.
And when did you start playing high stakes tournament?
By that time I was playing probably up to about 1,005. And then in like 2012 I started playing up to about 25,000 and then 2014 up to 100,000. So the highest stakes I've been playing for about 8 years now.
So it's why did you just you got in the money and got the prize and stakes?
I guess I just moved up in stakes and I had results, and like after 2012 I had no big years and worked a lot on my game and felt like it was time for me to start playing live at big stakes, and I started traveling and I just kept going up in stakes as my results allowed me to.
I see. You usually play only high stakes, or?
I play probably everything from like 10,000 up to the highest stakes now. Yeah, but no, I still play a lot of 10,000. Like I live in Vegas and play at Poker Go. Play all the big 10,000 names.
Yeah. You have a lot of long career, but when did you feel you got better than other players? Like learning something online, or just playing and the experience and improving, or just like start learning GTO or?
I think playing online all the time makes me a lot better. Just playing every day. The guys that play online even at lower stakes are really good, and they put in a lot of volume. So I put in a lot of volume for a lot of years playing online, and that was great. I learned a lot from my buddy named John Jaffe, who was a heads-up pro back then. And then after that period of my life was over, where I wasn't playing online that much, just getting to play higher stakes for guys that were better than me taught me a lot, and taught me that I needed to probably start working with solvers to work on my game. And then I started doing that in like 2015, spending a lot of time just studying the best players and doing my own study with VO solver and bunker solver on the side. That was when I probably in 2015 when I put in all those hours with the solvers, when there was a big change for me where I understood how I should be playing against some of the best players, and then kind of looking for spots to play differently against some of the different players in the field, but mostly just establishing that really good baseline strategy that I
I knew I needed from watching some of the best guys play at high stakes. So I think it was really just getting in there and figuring out what I was good at and what I needed to work on was the most important part for me.
Thank you. By the way, you are the one of the most traveling players. I mean, in US there are a lot of poker players, but they only play in US and not going out like a few hermits. He isn't going out, but yeah. But you really everywhere. You always play.
I try to play as much as I can.
Do you also like traveling? Or?
I like traveling for poker.
Yeah. So you really like poker?
Yeah, I like to play and I don't like to miss big events.
I see. Thank you.
Thanks, man. Yeah, see you again.
Thank you. See you later. Good luck. ということでね、はい、めちゃくちゃ本当、まあ今聞いたらもう本当に1万ドル以上しか今は出ないようになってるんですけど、まあそうなったきっかけとかその勉強の仕方みたいなのを話してもらったんで、はい、ぜひ参考にしてください。
Oh, you speak in Japanese?
Yeah, if it's possible. I want to do interview for you. What's your name?
Shaun Deeb?
Yeah, I know. He is a 2018 Player of the Year for World Series of Poker. In my impression, you mainly play World Series of Poker and not so going around the world. So why do you play focus on playing World Series?
World Series coming up, that was just the tour that mattered the most. I care a lot about bracelets, you know. I've always cared about that, and I just love the events they put on. You get a lot of mixed games. You know, the fields are great, the prize pools are great, the staff's great, so it's just the best run events. So I just prefer getting a good customer experience. So that's why I always go to Vegas and why I always come to Rosendorf.
I see. Yeah, you are good at non-limit program too, and or mixed game. But when you started poker player, what game did you?
So when 20 years ago, I started No Limit Hold'em tournaments, were really everything I played. A little bit of Limit Hold'em cash, but it was just mostly tournaments.
I see. You focus on playing World Series of Poker. So while it's not the season or World Series of Poker, what do you do?
I have a family, I have a wife and kids, so I mostly spend time with that. I do a little bit of real estate on the side, some other investing, and I play some cash games online here or there, just to pass the time and make some money.
I see. This is the last most important question. We are playing at the same table. How to win against you?
Never fold. I'm always bluffing.
That's
true.
Yeah, I was bluffed against him. Well, I also bluffed, but he bluffed, we bluffed 9-5. That was really nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shaun.
All right, good luck, guys.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
Good. You know this guy? This is Ichiban Bakayero.
Yeah.
Ichiban Bakayero.
Yeah. So I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Could you stake me?
No!
I
have no money.
Oh! Just
money.
I got and I...
You gamble.
Banker.
You bet on black, okay? I give you money, you go black, you come back.
Yeah,
you give me money.
and I'll give you back.
But what if you lose?
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Cheers. Goodbye. はい、ということでね、ダニエルにステーキングしてくれないって言ったら、お金ないってね、ギャンブルするんだろって言われましたね。はい、畜生失敗ってことでね、次のトーナメントは出れません。違うトーナメントに出ます。はい、またトライしてみようと思います。